It's me, Tegwolo, champion of worry. I don't miss any period of my life. Now people say, my childhood, I didn't play enough. Oh, no.
You played, bro. What's up, Africa? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Truth Talk podcast right here in Harder City of Lagos. It's Truth Talk Niger, as you know it. And every week we bring you your favorite celebrities, the people who are doing well for themselves and for every one of us. I mean, you know the way the country is right now. Sometimes we have to laugh. We have to just sit down and understand what's happening. But guess what, guys? Today we have a very special guest. And just so you know, this show is proudly sponsored by Shamash Luxury. For those of you who don't know Shamash Luxury, just click the link right there. You can see the handle there. And of course, you can just visit us right here in the Kachi area. Today, we have the one and only, is the house of Ajebo.
That you tried to mimic Tegwolo's voice.
Okay, but please, greet on. I know you are Tegwolo. So, one time you hear Tegwolo, that's Tegwolo. Please greet them in Tegwolo.
We got it. It's me, Tegwolo, champion of worry. See my power. Gang.
Power deal.
You know, Ajebo, but just if my voice, for children, why would they, children, this much is
It's good to have you.
If you not swell up,
You're
not
not
the chop way for house.
Wow, it's good to have you, man.
Good to be on the show, bro.
Nice one. Now, how's it been? You're looking so fly.
My brother.
In this economy, you're fresh. What's the problem? That's a problem. It's not what's problem.
The skincare when we buy still remain for the container. You know, say that when you want renew, they'll come give you to this price.
Bro, I
We
just
see
go.
they use the one where we buy when dollar was still $7.50.
When dollar was $7.50 18 months ago.
Brother, you know,
How much is dollar now?
Dollar is about 1,700 plus.
Yes. You are
You're
in cold.
correct. This guy, the cities.
Correct.
You're correct. I mean, we're coming back to Nigeria matter, right? But in 2013, he started a major thing, a major movement with the kiddies. I remember you saying that, I understand when you become a prayer point for your parents. You were telling me how you became a prayer point for your mother. How was that? How was that growing up for you?
Okay, so growing up for me, I was the whole street know me. You understand? If you grew up here, you just shout, okay, along tell those streets, they know me. You understand? They used to call me a robber.
You were thick.
Yes, I was thick, but not the behavior like thick. Hello, I did move, energy day. You understand? We dey play ball for street, for mud everywhere.
Understand?
You understand?
If we chubby boys gonna run.
Baba, we dey run. If I run, jam you.
Oh, you don't say something to Johnny.
If I dey chop, my mama gonna say, that's good. If I never sweat, my mama say the food no enter my body, so I go to chop. Bro, when rain dey fall like this, you know, normally when you have maybe story buildings, there's this pipe that lets out water.
Yeah.
We just go.
I
know say with the force from
the top of the come on there, make me say
my thumb, make I bath for shower. You can't go out with headache. I was stubborn, bro. But all of those stories. We did the same. We'll go buy something around 2. We will come back by 8:30 p.m.
Because
you
as
understand?
they go, they see football people they play.
You play ball first, you stop. And you can't see your neighbor house. They say they want Jackie Shine fame. Not that Jackie Shine that time. You
start for Windows if they watch.
Branch, you watch. Then as you're coming back, you will see 1 or 2 this and then you play tire. You roll tire. Like, you know how my parents wanted to make me an Ajebota so bad, but they say, what is wrong with it? Like, literally, they didn't want us to come out. Let us go to the best schools. Like, they spoke so much English to us. My brother, my Igbo is terrible right now. Like, it's not fluent, That is how much they wanted to Ajebotalize us.
Wow.
But the boy of God not agree.
God had a plan for your life. God had a plan for your
If you
life.
speak pidgin near me, my mom will cut that relationship. my brother. But when God's plan is for you to make money in pidgin English, hallelujah.
I'm saying, Mom, Spark, well, during your shows now. Praise the Lord.
So now we give her the first. We give her the first 5 minutes
to praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord on our behalf, because I mean that's a prophet over my life. Hello. You know, so that's how. So, I mean, so in 2013, I wanted to do comedy in a special way, and I said, "Yo, I want to create animations," and that's how we started out creating comedy content in cartoons. The first set of skits from the Aboki Kotena
Adam, join and press.
You know, we had the Chinedi. Is your friend from land? And is your friend from? Remember that one? You know, we had a couple of.
When it's calm, now when it's calm.
Exactly, and that was it. We didn't start out catering to children. No, we didn't start out that way. But an animation brand, you will not be complete without being able to communicate with kids, right? So Tegwolo is a family brand.
Yeah.
It's a family comedy brand in cartoon. Family centric, right? Yeah. And then what we have done for kids, even though kids love it, because it's telling the story of the African child. And if you watch, you see that some of those things are things that, but if you're a child, you're a child. You understand? Those are some of the things that I did in my time. Yeah. But it's funny how children of nowadays are still experiencing the same exact thing. So if you're an African child, you are an African child.
I think because you had a proper, like the natural growing up of a child.
Yeah.
It also in a way influenced how you channel the stories.
I don't miss any period of my life. Now people say, my childhood, I didn't play enough. Oh, no.
You played, bro.
We played. The cap come out. We overplay. We reach youth. We enjoy our youth. We reach fatherhood. We enjoy. So this is me telling my story. But then kids of nowadays can latch on it, right? And that's how we saw a surge of numbers. You understand? Yeah. I mean, at some point, you just look at the numbers and you're like, let children give you this kind of numbers.
Definitely.
Like, it's coming to watch.
You remember how we're talking about his kids that will just be calling. Like children love youth. I feel like the kids that will give birth to this, so the IQ is so on point. You know how to operate devices and all that. But it's really good to have you. So when you got into comedy, I want to ask a question. You are a global comedian, doing shows across the world. I want to ask, what is the difference between your style of comedy and the people who do skits? We call it comedy too.
Okay, so that's a very good question. So
a lot of people don't know it.
Yeah. So you see, comedy is broad. Comedy is a huge industry, but a lot of Nigerians do not understand how big it is, because for the longest time, the only thing that was known was stand-up comedy. You know, people make a whole lot of money just writing comedy. Right, they're comedy writers, right? But they are comedy actors. There are likes of them. The Nkemo, the Mr. Ajebo, these are comedy actors. You know, they're not proper stand-up comedians, right? So with the advent of digital technology, the acting, I mean, people that started to create skits. You know, that's another one. They're comedy actors as well. Do you understand? Which is a very good thing to see the industry expand to its full dimension. Because if you ask some of our skit makers, because the truth is, it's like, I mean, each piece is a sketch. It's a production end to end, from start to finish. You know, so I'm sure, you know, so at some point you will have writers, you have producers, you know, so it's actually a very, very huge part of the industry, right? So stand-up comedy is stand-up comedy, skit is skit. But for me, I do stand-up comedy and I create animated skit. Praise the Lord.
Have you ever done skits?
Of course, I create skits. So I started out creating skits. I've done music comedy. I've done some music comedy. I've done skits. You know, we started doing skits first of all before we now started doing animated skits. In fact, I just started a new series as well, a new skit series.
Yeah.
You know, but it is, you know, energy, giving yourself to multiple things can be difficult, you know, sometimes. So animation is where the niche is very strong. So we're giving so much more energy to that, you know. And then we've also ventured into the kiddies market. Right now we have Jenny and Kenny. That is, so what we have done is...
I'm going to watch that tonight.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's for kids age 1 to 6. So because of how much we've seen the kids love our work, because of how much we've seen how Afrobeat has evolved, we told ourselves, yo, let's give these kids something that they can remember, something that they can grow up with, right? So we created a black, with black characters. It's called Jenny and Kenny, a boy and a girl. So it's the kids learning and entertainment channel with Afrofusion.
Oh, right.
We have taken all their nursery rhymes. We have created original songs. We've taken their nursery rhyme and made it danceable. So you have like some baby shark, and you can, and all that. So it's really amazing stuff. You should check it out.
I'll check it out.
So there's something I want to ask him actually. How is he able to like manage, because animation is not easy. Having to use those animation softwares. So how are you able to like use the softwares and producing so much of the videos for length about?
So by God's grace, we started out, with a friend who's an animator. But right now, by God's grace, we have the House of Ajebo Animation Studios, right? We have several animators, a team of animators. So, having to cater to the House of Ajebo channel, do the Tegwolo skit, do the nursery rhyme skits. We do what we're doing is so much. We can't wait to share with the world, right? We're trying to say, see, if you don't tell your story, nobody will.
You're right.
We're trying to tell the African story. And he who pays the piper dictates the tune. Every storyteller carries element of his culture. So when they are teaching your kids with foreign materials, they are teaching your kids about money and they are mentioning only dollars because, it's what they are speaking to their children, right? They are speaking about fashion and then they speak what their culture entails, right?
Definitely.
So your children grew up learning all these seasons, which is okay, the global seasons, but they don't know that there's Harmattan in Nigeria and it's rainy season, right? So we have come to that point where we need to, because your message carries culture, where our kids need to see cartoon characters on TV and see them wear Ankara fabric.
Yeah.
They need to see that these kids speak like me. I'm normal. So because when we're growing up, it seemed as if you never said this speak Fone, you don't know what's up.
When you went to speaking Pidgin and now Yoruba, you don't even know your language.
I wanna gonna man. You know what I'm saying, man. Have you ever seen the Indian man trying to sound American?
Like an American.
You see they keep to it. Have you ever seen the Chinese try to sound American? No, they have value to offer. They know what they got to offer, so they're not trying to change their identity. Right. So it's high time that we begin to prioritize our culture. Let our kids know that you're not abnormal to have a Yoruba accent.
Absolutely.
You're not abnormal to have an Igbo accent. It's who you are. The most important thing is what you carry. That distortion, we had it growing up. So some people now laugh at it. He has the H factor. It doesn't matter. I'm a Yoruba boy, yes, but I'm still a star. So we need to start to talk to our kids. Let them know that no matter how you are made the way you are, you're a star. We need to start to tell our kids, you're beautiful in your own skin. Check out. Look at the number of our generation that we grew up with. We know, say the girl's black, the boy is black, but then everybody was looking for, it just seems as if when you make money, the first thing you do is to buy cream and change your color. That's an identity problem. No disrespect to anybody out there, but it's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Because we grew up watching these white guys. We grew up watching the cartoon white. We grew up hearing the phone, so it just seemed as if those were the standards, for measuring a successful person or a fresh person or who knows what's up. Our kids need to know that you can be Nigerian and proud.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
It's really good. So I have some few more questions to ask you.
Me, my brother.
Let's talk about the industry. The comedy industry. This is a very serious question.
Right.
The comedy industry seems to be divided. It seems to be divided. It feels like there's caucus. You understand? Some people do not go for this person's show. Some people do not go for this person's show.
Yeah.
Why is that? I don't want to call names. Definitely, but
so that's those things are in the past. Those, you see, with each generation comes new ideas, new standards, new things. Anybody talking about caucus now is living in the past. It means you're not all right. Do you understand? There's nothing like carcass. Do you understand? The person's carcass you are talking about, if you work hard enough, you outdo that person. There's nothing like carcass anymore. It's sorry, I don't let me speak French on your show. There's nothing like that. These are just people need to understand that everybody, we're all individuals, we're human beings. Everybody has their own temperament and so beyond being a comedian or beyond being an actor, it's everywhere. Beyond being a musician, you are first of all yourself. So if you're somebody that doesn't like to associate with a lot of people, that's okay. That's your personality. If you're someone that likes to, so all those things, those are small talks, small mind talks. Do you understand? In the end, the younger boys are doing a lot of stuff. They are coming. You must come together at some point to do stuff.
It's the industry.
It's the industry.
It's nobody's industry.
It's nobody's industry. So what are you doing, Kakos? What nonsense, Kakos? Who is Kakos person going to sponsor your next shoe? Bro, everybody is doing their thing.
I see.
Everybody is growing. And it's all those small, petty politics. You will just stay where you are. Everybody would pass you. Everybody would move. With the standards that we're trying to uphold right now in the industry, everybody's looking global. Even the younger guys are trying to do their own special and make sure that it's on the
Netflix
international platforms.
Yeah.
That is what we're talking about. That's the growth. Anybody still having conversation about Kako, blah, blah, blah. Man, when I get that.
But that makes me remember this global guy I won the Grammy Award. Name of the guy, the Burna Boy. There's this particular store that was trending recently. Where Speed Darlington, the guy, Speed Darlington actually it's very good when it comes to his audience. But I think he now had to say something about maybe some baby oil or so that was actually trending. But the question is, if it were to be Ajebo comedian, if you were to be a Burna Boy, what would have been your own reaction? Would you have reacted that way to get?
Say that again.
Like getting Speed Darlington apprehended, or I think he was kidnapped or so. That was the storyline from Burna Boy. Yeah. So I think he's been released. But
let's get the Burna Boy looking up.
So what I think they said the guy got apprehended or something.
He was arrested.
Then he was released after some 3 days, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to ask, what is going to be if Ajebo were to be Burna Boy? What could have been?
It was Ajebo.
I'm not Ajebo. And what will Ajebo do?
I'm not Burna Boy. Me Burna Boy doing the Ajebo. Don't worry, if it happen to me, I'll do waiting. I'll do my part. Go do. All of this is not concern me, Jerry. Anybody want it, he may do what he like. What's my business? People need to understand that. A lot of the internet has made it such a place that people just think that you can just come say whatever you like.
Yeah.
Just to trend. It's not everybody you mess with. Okay. I don't want to
cyberbullying.
Yeah, I think it's.
Have you been cyberbullied before?
I'm not the answer anybody. Yeah, I'm not the answer anybody. People just see. You need to understand that people are frustrated. People are angry. You see, I'm a communicator. When you say, I know they like to go this angle. People will say you are deep. You are going too far. You see, when you talk to somebody, right, and this extends to every form of relationship, interpersonal relationship, on every level, you need to know that person is coming from somewhere. Even in relationship, marriage, that is, if you understand this thing, you will have better relationships with people, right? That person has scars. That person has his or her own traumas. A lady that 4 guys have jilted, even if you're a great guy, she will always act funny. She won't trust the things that you say. And you that you're coming from a purely beautiful, loving background, you had love at home, everybody has you are trying to give love. You will not be received with love. And that's because she's coming from somewhere. Does it make her a bad person? No. It's just where she's coming from. Some people are not loved at home. Some people have never seen love. So social media is a global space. Like people just, normally if you see me one-on-one, you feel talk to me. No, but because you can hide behind your keypad and somebody you just saw
that doesn't have a picture.
Go and post. See, now that's the time tell you how people enjoy. You know that people feast on bad energy. Post something good. Oh, I'm glad. But I just bought a car. Let's say, where did you get your money from? Are you are not a fraudster?
No, she
In
post
1992, this thing. Now post. Oh my goodness. I just lost I just lost some amount of money. Go to the comment section. That serves you right. Next time, be careful. Like, no good. So when somebody comes like that and wants to cyberbully you and all that, now you see, it's how you take it to.
How you react to it's your response that matters.
Response that matters. And if you talk, good, come back. Hey, yeah, sorry, don't worry, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Everybody will rest. Yeah.
Now let's talk about your projects. I know you have a project coming up end of the year that you do, a fun fair,
right?
Family thing. What's the plan? What should people expect? People are traveling in with their children, their kids, end of the year. And I know you're a businessman and you got plans.
Okay, so we got 2.1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Dope.
And we're talking about, and then we're not talking about just children. We're talking about, young people. Talking about university students. We're talking about, it cuts across, right? So we should be able to have, for lack of a better word, a Disney-like feel for our followers, right? So it's like a family get together, so it's called the House of Ajebo Wonderland. We did it in Easter and it was amazing. So there's something for everybody. There's a corner for, different games. Excuse me. Different games, bonding games, amongst parents and versus kids, but, and all of that. And then, big bouncing slides, you've got train rides, you've got merry-go-round, different stuff. It's just like one-stop place for the complete family fun and entertainment, So so we're trying to do it again at the end of the year. We've not concluded with the venue yet, so that's why I can't give you the date now, but it's going to be in December. Possibly it's going to be for up to 3 days by God's grace.
Oh, wow.
Right, yeah, so people can just come. You can just book your tickets ahead for which days you want to come in, and then just have fun. There's the food court. You can have anything you want to eat and drink.
Sell and all of that stuff.
Yeah, they can register.
And
that's
enough free. Enough free. Last year, how many days was last year?
It was this year. It was Easter.
Yeah,
Easter. It was 3 days. So it was the first of the maiden edition. It was amazing, man. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Right.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you 3 questions.
Yeah.
What is the name of the fruit that is brought to the house of the girl that you want to marry in Igbo land?
The name of the fruit,
yes,
that is brought to the house of a girl you want to marry in Igbo land.
Yes. What did you give to the elders?
Oh, it's kola nut.
Are you sure?
It's kola nut and palm wine. Wait, before go kola nut, Baba. Well, maybe you better go from another angle, but traditionally, I don't go and I don't expect cola nuts now. Then you now call and I say, we have seen a flower in your backyard. We want to block that flower.
What is the name of the person that anchors a traditional wedding in Yoruba?
It's Alaga. It's called an Alaga now, right? I got it.
You're right.
About the MC now. I don't know.
All right.
Those people when they sing every song, they'll definitely sing. They go use Fuji sing Burna Boy song. But another people they sing Sha.
Very. So in total in Nigeria, how many states and capitals do we have?
Wait, so usually when you throw these questions, it's not like you don't know it, but usually the one that you know is to challenge what you already know. So it is 36 states and the FCT.
I got you. Oh my God. All right, Ajebo, so finally.
I know. Everybody get that. I get 36 states.
So, are there any other projects you're working on apart from Jenny and Kenny?
Right.
Jenny and Kenny's out. I have the family.
Right. Yeah. So
December?
yeah. So basically we're doing Jenny and Kenny. Hold on. Our anniversary. We're 1 year November 1st.
Okay.
And we're trying to say, let's take education to digital learning to every child. So we're trying to reach out to literally schools. Take digital learning there. We're trying to reach even more to people that don't have access to digital learning. So those not very underprivileged kids, who maybe cannot afford to have tabs. You go to the government schools, all of that, and then set up projectors for them, and they should be able to watch and have that digital learning experience as well. So for us, that's what we're doing right now.
Really good. Shout out to all the parents who encourage their children. I think it's a great thing. You're part of. I feel like there are a few people who are in that space yourself, GGC, because you guys are literally growing that kid's space.
Right.
And it's an amazing thing. I think that the government needs to get on board all of this.
They need to.
And invest. I feel like these are the things we should invest in.
Right. I'm just coming back from, I just coming from a conference in London, where YouTube put together like a summit, EMEA summit for, Europe, Middle East and Africa, and then just like 150 global creators for kids and family content,
Fantastic.
And you see that it's a huge topic globally. What content are kids consuming? Is it healthy? What are the best practices? How do you keep it safe for the children? And all of that conversation. How do we have that integration? It's very easy to say they're doing a lot of white, let's put in black, which is what a lot of them are doing. Now we that are trying to create our own revolution to make it black, we also have to integrate white.
Absolutely.
I'm also having conversations about also including special need kids. These are kids that are not like all around the world.
Yeah.
It's a thing, like they take good care of them. Nigeria, special needs kids, they cuss them out, they say you have spiritual problem.
Whereas abroad, they take care of them.
Some people even disown the kids, throw away the kids, So these are conversations that we start to have. These kids are just, they just have a certain disability.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that we give up on them. How do we teach them? How do we get to them to make sure that they also live normal lives like the regular kids, So
that's really good. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Please tell them your handle.
Oh, please go check it out. It's Jenny and Kenny, JENI and KENI. Please come on board. We're doing the biggest toy giveaway.
Fantastic.
The biggest toy giveaway for our anniversary. We turn, so just follow my page at Ajebo letter D comedian. Our brand page is at House of Ajebo, one word, and for more information. And let's do this. Let's make Nigeria great through education.
I don't know training enough. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Ajebo, the comedian, right here in the studio. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for shedding more light on the children and the comedy and all of that.
Right. Come on board. And in case people you maybe want to collaborate, you're looking to, be part of what we're doing, you want to support what we're doing, please reach out to me in my DM.
Send a DM. Ajebo, the comedian.
We're not a reject family support. Hello.
All right, guys. That's Real Femi Daniel, of course. Joe.
Yeah. Jason Wonder.
All right, guys. The next week is bye for now. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Before you go, Shamash Rosary will definitely get to give Ajebo comedian a gift card. Shamash Rosary actually gives spa massages.
They want to massage your body.
They want to press my back.
They want to press it.
It's okay.
Your wife is looking at you.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, guys. Until next time, it's bye.